Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some pretty fun Target news to go and give you guys up here. Now, I'm sure you guys know, if you guys also missed it, we did make the weekly video where we kind of went a little bit more on the in-depth side, but I just want to go and reach out and let you guys know we actually have had even another big kind of update. A few things when it comes to the Target website, as well as also the available links, as well as also the actual advertisements, and as well, we've also even seen even more updates, I believe, for even more stock showing up from my own contacts and people I've talked to, and they have helped out for previous Target drops before. So just want to give you guys a little bit of like a nice midday update, because it does kind of seem like this drop is looking pretty, I would probably say pretty much confirmed for this week. Although, as always, before we get in kind of like, the big good gossip of the day, there's always that small chance they could always move it towards next week or whatever, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, whatever you gotta usually go and say, to make people be like, oh yeah, I get you. But basically, I think I'd probably put like a nice like 90-95% chance, and the Target is just extremely likely with stock on hand. Though, as always, we never know what's gonna happen in the world. There's always that small chance that maybe next week. But I'm just saying, this week is looking extremely likely. So we have a few things to go talk about, a few new things to go talk about, a few new things as well in terms of stock, and overall just a bunch of random stuff. So make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc, digital console, and controller. Twitter and Twitch stream as well down below. Twitter giveaway too as well. We have that Weeble, we have that Coinbase, and all that good stuff. So let's go down in the video. So, really kind of quick recap in case you guys missed it. When it comes to Target, we did go and see reports throughout the past like 4 or 5 days, especially just throughout the past like week and a half, that Target stores have been receiving stock. Although my own personal contacts didn't really get too much, but let you guys know on this one, as we mentioned, as of like the past like 2 days, we actually did have one of our Target contacts basically going to have double-digit stock. They had 16 consoles arrive up for the store itself, so like a pretty nice little girthy amount of stock. So good first and foremost. Part 2, we actually now have even brand new stock arrivals. This is more in regards to our New York store, and they actually did go and confirm that their store, which is slightly a bigger store too as well, also has 23 consoles physically on hand. Like, you can literally just go and poke them and touch them. They are literally there inside the store itself. Shipment was received as of literally today. So they had stock as of literally today as of now. Or at least I was just at least told as of today. So in case you guys are curious, it does kind of seem like my two most best and trustworthy sources have been helping us out throughout the past probably like 7-8 months of all these restocks. Both have confirmed their stores have stock. And both the stock numbers are actually not that bad. Now, we have sometimes seen smaller stock numbers going on in general, where sometimes the stores are like, like 3 or 2 or whatever. So far, we haven't seen like any major big stores being that low. So I do think that kind of is number 1, nice in signs of an upcoming drop, and then also kind of number 2, kind of nice, because it seems like this upcoming Target drop will hopefully just be more chill, more relaxing, and people will ideally have a chance to go and get their consoles. Like, when there's like a slightly larger stock, that's usually nicer, obviously, because that means more folks can go and get their consoles as well. It's usually nicer too, because since it is an on-store, like online order, in-store pickup, usually that means that there's less botters, because usually you can't just go, like, you have to literally drive there. Like, it takes extra effort than just having it shipped to your house, as we're kind of expecting from Amazon. As per usual, they'll always keep on checking the Amazon links. So far, as of today, we did not see an Amazon drop so far. So we'll keep on watching throughout the rest of this week, although I want to remind you guys that it should be confirmed throughout this week in general. But yeah, when it comes to Target, it does seem like most employee contacts we've seen have stock confirmed. We've had people tweet at me as well, and other various Target people, basically both managers and employees. They also have confirmed that there is stock on hand. We've had people that have gone to Target stores and have basically asked about the Xbox Series X walk-ins, which we'll quickly touch on in a second. And they've also been confirming that, yeah, we have Target's drop in stock, or basically stock is ready for the drop itself in the stores. So basically, all this stuff is looking great. I think we're around 2 weeks out from the last Target drop, so this will probably be week 3. And number 1 fits the cycles. The usual cycles for Target, usually around the 2 to 4 week to various mark. 3 weeks seems the usual stable. Seems good with that. Boom. With stock being on hand and somewhat substantial stock, seems like a drop will be happening soon. Boom. And as well, just on the overdue side, boom. And as well, as you guys probably saw, we also did have all these Target online listings, which we covered up on a previous video. So in case you guys are curious, you guys had a chance to sign up for it, or you guys are Red members or whatever, we did also go and see these gamer tweets promoting both with the Xbox Series X, VR, Nintendo Switch, and obviously, as you guys can see, the PlayStation 5. And we usually like to go and push that mention a lot is whenever these big retailers, Best Buy, Walmart, Target, etc., have these listings and have all these papers and have all this stuff together, that usually does go and show that obviously they're going to be planning up a drop. There's people talk, they know if the stock's there. If it's like a special promotion, they're going to go do it. But as you guys even saw from this one, a part 2 of this is as well. There actually was a nice little listing update too on top of that, where if you guys go to Target itself, was on the app or emails or whatever, is that whenever the consoles are, I don't know, it's basically just a nice little update for the website. We usually do know for the Target drops, although they're usually more in like the 6 to 7 a.m. range, give or take. They usually also like to have a notice like right before. So usually within like a half hour or so before the drops properly happen, they will go and update the page. So this is why it's almost even nicer to go and see, because they are promoting the PlayStation 5 links. You guys can see both the PlayStation 5 disc and PlayStation 5 Digital 2 as well. We've kind of had a little bit on the sketchy side for digitals. I'm probably just going to round up and assume we probably will be seeing digitals drop at the same time, like within the next 10 minutes or so of the drop. And as well, there might be a little bit of stock there, although stocks usually, like, I'm not even kidding you guys, like 1 to like 3. So just keep that in mind when it comes to PlayStation 5 digitals. As always, go for the PlayStation 5 disc. It's just so much easier and better. But the kind of big thing is they have also updated their online stuff when it comes to the actual links in the promotion. So if you guys care about the promotion tags, we had a chance to show you guys. Right now, they do have their website updated for the drop itself. So like I said, this basically just kind of goes to show that they're updating stuff. The API has been being updated. Someone physically has been changed, like on their day-to-day work list to deliverables they have to do. It is all there. So it just kind of goes to show that this Target drop's looking so extremely likely. With stock on hand, super likely. With new stock on hand as of today, also more likely. There's always that small chance, though, like I mentioned, that it could maybe even just be next week. But I do think this week will be especially the big lookout for, just to see stock and stock movement and all that stuff. It's overdue. It's likely. We'll be watching it. We can kind of go from there. As I mentioned too with the app and all the ads too, like what kind of company really wants to go promote out an ad, especially something that people ask about all the time, like consoles, unless they're going to be doing a drop. So, and this was for the weekly ad itself, so it just pretty much means that Target is going to be like pretty much almost without a doubt going to be happening at any point Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. Central Time. Add 1 hour for EST, minus 1 hour for Mountain, minus 2 hours for Pacific, and it does seem like the stock is actually looking okay. We've been seeing numbers from 5 to like 30 or so. So as always, a bigger, higher population store will have more stock, lower population stock, etc. for other areas. So just keep that in mind. Looking pretty good and pretty solid. And as well, in case you guys are curious too, we keep on mentioning this just in passing, just because why not? When it comes to Target, if you guys want for the Xbox Series X consoles, I keep telling you guys. So even here's a good example over here right now. This is actually even like an update from even literally today. My usual store. It's kind of actually fun to go and see. My usual store, that is like the default usual store for the local area. The past like 2 or 3 times I've shown this on video, has been out of stock. Literally, I always had to go to another local area in general. So basically, you guys can even go and see. This is like a brand new function right here. You guys can go and see now that even like the stores just randomly sometimes will receive stock. This store did not have stock the past 3 days, and now that it's Monday, the stock is on there. And as always, you guys can keep on checking up your own local stores in case you guys want. But here's a good example. Like this is my own local store. This has literally been here like a mile away. I've shown the store like the past 3 times. You guys can go and see now the store itself in stock, only 6 left. So just keep on always checking your local stores in case you guys want to. And a lot of the other various stores too, you guys are now seeing not sold at this time, not sold this time, 1 left, only 6 left, etc., etc. So it does kind of seem like they are still moving and they are actually still being sold out. But as you guys can see, new stores will keep on getting stock as stock kind of goes on out. So make sure you guys keep on checking online or the Target app to see for your Xbox Series X console. So all around good stuff. This drop's looking pretty good and pretty spicy. And I do think online, especially with the website updates and changes, should be looking pretty good. So, as always, guys, good luck on the drop itself. Check out the weekly video as well, in case you guys want other news, because there is actually quite a bit of news going on, so check that out on the channel itself. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below. We're still waiting for the Amazon drop for the PS5 Digital Console Controller. Twitter and Twitch stream as well, link down below. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100, get a bunch of free stock, free money, some like Coinbase too as well. And hopefully this will be a good week for all of you guys out there trying to get your consoles. I appreciate you guys all so much for existing, and I'll see you guys all later on. Love you guys.